Welcome to Odeon Cyber. In 2011, a 27-year-old Texan named Ross Ulbricht launched a digital revolution from a San Francisco coffee shop. Armed with a laptop, a master's degree in materials science, and a libertarian dream, he created Silk Road, a dark web marketplace that would change the internet's underworld forever. This real-life story, unfolding between 2011 and 2013, tracks Ross's journey as the infamous Dread Pirate Roberts, a hacker kingpin selling illegal goods on the dark web, until his dramatic downfall. Ross was no stereotypical cybercriminal. Raised in Austin, Texas, he was an Eagle Scout, a science nerd who loved hiking and philosophy. But by 2010, disillusioned with government overreach, he envisioned a free market where people could trade anything, anonymously. Using the Tor network to hide identities and Bitcoin for untraceable payments, he coded Silk Road himself, launching it in January 2011. He adopted the pseudonym, Dread Pirate Roberts, inspired by the Princess Bride, symbolizing a mantle that could be passed on. His first sale? Psychedelic mushrooms he grew in a Pennsylvania cabin. Silk Road exploded. By late 2011, thousands of users flocked to the site, drawn by its eBay-like interface. Vendors listed marijuana, ecstasy, cocaine, even fake IDs and hacking tools. Ross earned a 10% commission on every sale, raking in millions in Bitcoin. He set rules: no child exploitation or weapons, but enforcement was spotty. The site became a one-stop shop for illegal goods, with over $1 billion in transactions by 2013, 70% drug-related. Ross ran it all from shared apartments, blending in as a quiet, bookish guy who liked yoga and dated casually, while secretly managing a criminal empire. Life as Dread Pirate Roberts wasn't glamorous. Ross lived modestly, using fake IDs to rent apartments and cover his tracks. He posted manifestos about liberty on Silk Road forums, quoting economists like Ludwig von Mises. But the dark side crept in. Users overdosed on drugs bought from the site, vendors scammed buyers. Ross grew paranoid, allegedly even paying $80,000 in Bitcoin for a hit on a blackmailer, later revealed as an FBI sting. His double life was unraveling as law enforcement closed in. The feds had been watching since 2012. The DEA, FBI, and IRS formed a task force called Operation Marco Polo. An IRS agent, Gary Alford, linked Ross to Silk Road through early forum posts where he'd used his real email. Undercover agents posed as buyers and sellers, one even becoming a site admin. A big break came when a CAPTCHA glitch on Silk Road's login page exposed an IP address tied to a cafe Ross used. By 2013, they had enough. On October 1, 2013, Ross sat in the sci-fi section of San Francisco's Glen Park Library, logged into Silk Road's admin panel. As he typed, FBI agents pounced, grabbing his laptop before he could lock it. The evidence was damning. Chat logs, Bitcoin wallets, and site controls. Silk Road was shut down that day, with 144,000 Bitcoins, worth $28 million then, seized. Ross faced charges of money laundering, hacking, and drug trafficking. In his 2015 trial, prosecutors called him a drug lord fueling addiction and death, linking Silk Road to 6 overdoses. His defense argued he was a naive idealist who got in too deep. The judge wasn't swayed. Ross, with no prior record, got life without parole. Now 41, he's in a Tucson prison, teaching classes and advocating for reform. His case sparked debates on internet freedom and crypto regulation, while Silk Road's legacy lives on in smaller dark web markets. Ross Ulbricht's story is a cyberpunk tale of ambition and hubris. A hacker who built a billion-dollar empire in 2 years, only to lose it all in a library sting. It's a warning of how idealism can spiral into crime when unchecked. Subscribe to our channel to see more of our videos.